You literally heard nothing that I just said, or it was just like not great sound. Oh my gosh. I can't with myself. I can't with my literal self. Um, did you guys hear anything I just said, or was just like not, it was shitty sound? Or was it like no sound? That's so stupid. Oh my God. It was completely muted. So you guys just watched me talk for like, oh wow. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So the funniest thing about all this, guys, is what's funny about all this is like this live is just doomed, if you will. I thought I was live for 10 minutes before I actually got on this live, guys. So I had all these inside jokes. Jokes. I mean, between a few of you would have gotten it that I was saying about, being late from yesterday or is it early for today? And then I realized, literally, I'm not joking, 8 to 10 minutes. And then I finally get on and I'm completely fucking muted for like 5 minutes. Doom's gonna be so pissed off at me. I better start reading about breathing. Um, let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? I hope so. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can hear okay. Oh, good. Kevin's watching. Let's read to Kevin about breathing. This is very important for him to understand and to learn. Okay. So the first called the parasympathetic nervous system. We have the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay. So the first called the parasympathetic nervous system stimulates relaxation and restoration. The mellow buzz you get during a long massage or the sleepiness you feel after a big meal happens because of the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system sends signals to your stomach to digest and to then, sorry, I lost myself, to digest and then to digest and to the brain to pump feel-good hormones such as serotonin, oxytocin into your bloodstream. Parasympathetic nervous system. Also on this page, on these pages, look how much I wrote in this book. It's like I can hardly read. This is an important book. Breath by James Nestor. You probably didn't hear that part. Guessing you didn't. Whether it was when I thought I was live or when I thought the mic was on. Okay, moving on, moving up. Has anyone seen Inspector Gadget lately? Oh, I have to tell you the Where is Waldo thing. Remind me about that. That's really funny. Okay, parasympathetic nervous system opens the floodgates in our eyes and makes tears flow at weddings. It prompts salivation before meals, loosens the bowels to eliminate waste, and stimulates the genitals before sex. For these reasons, it's sometimes called the yeed and breed system. Feed and breed. I was like, what's yeed? Feed and breed system. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, who is saying that? It's from a movie. It was cracking me up. Okay. The lungs are covered with nerves that extend to both sides of the autonomic nervous system. And many of the nerves connecting to the parasympathetic system are located in the lower lobes, which is one reason and long, slow breaths are so relaxing. Remember, to extend your exhale is not only to to completely exhale, eliminates 70% of toxins. Extension of exhalation increases relaxation. Okay? Okay. Let's see. As molecules of breath descend deeper, they switch on parasympathetic nerves, which send more messages for the organs to rest and digest. As air ascends through, Honda, be careful. That light might fall. We'll deal with it. Good boy. As molecules of breath descend deeper, they switch on parasympathetic nerves, which send more messages for the organs to rest and digest. As air ascends through the lungs during exhalation, the molecules stimulate an even more powerful parasympathetic response. The deeper and more softly we breathe in and the longer we exhale, the more slowly the heart beats and the calmer we become. People have evolved to spend the majority of waking hours and all of our sleeping hours in this state of recovery and relaxation. Chilling out helped make us human. I've seen this guy, James Nestor, speak many times. Chill is a perfect word for him. He's a married guy. He lives in San Diego. He does lectures everywhere. He's got a bunch of stuff online. He's so smart. Let's see. He's like a surfer guy. Okay. Second half of the autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic, has an opposite role. It sends stimulating signals to our organs, telling them to get ready for action. A profusion of the nerves to this system are spread out at the top of the lungs. When we take short, hasty breaths, the molecules of air would switch on the sympathetic nerves. These work like 911 calls. The more messages the system gets, the bigger the emergency, the negative energy you feel when someone cuts you off in traffic. I thought I saw a super chat. Thank you in advance. You don't have to donate. You can do whatever you want. I'm happy that you're here. The negative energy you feel when someone cuts you off in traffic or wrongs you at work is the sympathetic system ramping up. In these states, the body redirects blood flow from the less vital organs like the stomach and the bladder and sends to the muscles and the brain. Heart rate increases, adrenaline kicks in, blood vessels constrict, pupils dilate, palms sweat, the mind sharpens. Sympathetic states help ease pain and keep blood from draining out if we get injured. They make us meaner and leaner so we can fight harder and run faster when confronted with danger. But our bodies are built to stay in a state of heightened sympathetic alert only for short bursts and only on occasion. Although sympathetic stress takes just a second to activate, turning it off and returning to a state of relaxation and restoration can take an hour or more. It's what makes food difficult to digest. I don't know if you guys know this, but digestion is literally the most taxing process that our body does, period. So overeating is one of the, like when we overeat, basically all the systems have to sort of like focus on that, right? For all these reasons, it seems odd and counterintuitive to willingly place yourself in an extended state of extreme sympathetic stress, which is also equals trauma states, PTSD, stuff like this. And to do this every day. Why make yourself lightheaded, anxious, and flaccid? Isn't flaccid like people that have issues with flaccidity get Viagra, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. So breathing properly, deeply, and evenly even affects your sex life. If you didn't have another incentivization. And yet, for centuries, the ancients developed and practiced breathing techniques that did just this. They had, instead of Viagra, they had, breathing techniques. I know some of them. Okay, the stress-inducing breathing method that brought me to the roadside public park is called fire meditation. So breath of fire. Oh, meditation. I don't know. Maybe I know about it. And it's been practiced by Tibetan Buddhists and their students for the thousands of years. Its history begins around the 10th century AD when a 28-year-old Indian man, because they were all men until 60s, 70s when Indra Devi hit the scene, named Naropa. I'm guarantee you they said it in another way, like Indian accent. Naropa. Got bored with domestic life. These stories crack me up. This is in 10th century AD. He just got bored? Okay. I mean, what, was bored even like a word back then? Okay, so he divorced his wife. He was living in, it sounds like India. Indian man. I'm pretty sure he's living in India. We'll just say that unless we learn more. He packs a bag and divorces his wife. First of all, was divorce even a thing back then? Was marriage even a thing back then? Like the government contract aspect of it? Wasn't it like 10th century AD? Wasn't that like, marry my daughter and I'll give you cows and money? Weren't we like in those times? Dowry? Packed a bag and walked northeast until he was surrounded by stone towers, pavilions, temples, and blue lotus trees. This dazzling place was Buddhist University Nalanda, and thousands of scholars from throughout the East gathered there to study astronomy, astrology, and holistic medicine. A few sought enlightenment. Naropa excelled. Naropa left his wife, and I don't know how it was to be a single woman in 10th century AD, but that sounds pretty rude. Naropa forgot about his wife, who probably died because she didn't have like heat or food or a man to kill anything for her. He's studying and he excels. Great for him and his courses. Sorry, some of this like stuff. I mean, I mean sidebar so much. But come on now, 10th century AD. Maybe I'm being silly, but that precedes medieval times. That's fucked up. And I don't think divorce is the word, but we love James Nestor. Thank you for the super chat. Is there a breathing technique for reducing face? Because I have such a big face. That's funny. Let's see if I can answer that. For reducing face, like the size of your face? I don't think so. There's definitely stuff for increasing the, well, all goes back to blood circulation, right? So for the skin, helping your skin look and feel better, helping you stay and look and feel younger and not age as rapidly. Let's see. If we're getting all riley on a Friday night, I might just go play pool down the street. Ashley, are we going to discuss... Oh, Lord. You guys are wild tonight. Okay, it's been real. It's only 22 of you, and it's just like... Rah, 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 rah. Okay, guys. It's been real. I'm going to bid you adieu. I hope that we can start having more help. Oh, what I was saying before that. I watched the Hurricane Katrina documentary. I moved the mic as well, but I think it's better if it's over there. Thank you for the $20. That made all this worth it. I love you, Age of Squirrel. I'm always like, is this of a squirrel or squirrel? Keep going, Ashley. You're doing it. It'll pay off eventually. I love you. I love you. Angel Gang Gang. I appreciate you. Always. Age of Quarrel has been here for a while, and he knows that, yeah. I see you and I feel you and I appreciate you. So I watched the Hurricane Katrina documentary. I remember when that happened, guys. I was working at a restaurant. I was a hostess at this restaurant in Miami Beach. I think I was still in university. It was like 20 years ago. A couple things I was saying is I think they wait like till most of the people involved and most of the people that fucked up die or are no longer in office before they tell the truth about stuff. Thank you so much. Let me do it this way. Hey, Ashley. I'm trying to repair a barn and I need recommendations with some glue, maximum horse strength. Which factory? So my horse wasn't sold. My horse is, as far as I know, in the same place. So you guys can stop making the glue joke. It's not funny. It's actually really, really mean. And I don't even know if they still do that. I hope that they don't. Anyone else want to pay to harass me a little bit more tonight? Let's go. Let's go. I'll answer a couple more $20 ones. And think about what you're doing to yourself when you're just being mean to a person because Kevin Brennan told you to. And he's really upset right now because all of his little proteges are out of line, right? He's so mad. What was I going to say? When you're dressing yourself with dirtiness, like being rude and disgusting to a horse you don't even know. That's just an innocent life. Like, that's just an innocent creation of God. And as far as I know, he's alive and well and fine. So think about what you're doing to your own energy field, right? It doesn't affect me. It just kind of like, oof. Because like that, I haven't gotten to my Dabbleverse video yet. It's coming. But in the beginning, it was like, oh, okay, everyone's joking. No. Some people are not joking. They're dead seriously serious and also fucking sick. Sick. That's all I can say. Anyone that thinks it's funny to talk about a horse turning into glue, I mean, I don't know. There are things that you should be doing besides being on YouTube on a Friday night, in my opinion. But, I'm not a professional. I'm not a psychiatrist, as we know. But yeah, think about what that does to you. Think about what that does to your energy, okay? So the 2 documentaries I watched that were interesting were the Hurricane Katrina one, which was really, really sad to watch. There's so much stuff that could have happened that they could have done, and it's almost like they did it on purpose. Also, a lot of it, like, thank you so much, Ozone. Serious question. Would you not take, say, 150 Honda? Give me a second. $100 and $150 to go on MLC once a week or so. Maybe more of this show does well. Give me 1 second. Let me just get the lamp sorted out. Okay, Honda. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. It wasn't me. Na 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 na. That's what Hondo says. It's like, it wasn't me, Mom. Let's see. That's a warm one. Would I go on MLC for 150 or 100 or 150 a week? Yeah. Mike. I was gonna say Mike. Kevin and I would just have to have a little powwow. We would just have to have a conversation. So I tried to do that. When I realized he was like really mad at me, like I didn't really get it. Because you have to remember, the first time I was ever on MLC was in 2020, and he was very nice to me. I didn't know this like version of Kevin, right? So I thought it was like a bit, and like I wouldn't really get it. And then when I realized he was really mad at me, like I was like, are you, one of the last sane texts I'll say, whatever, we both got nuts when it came to his channel. He like thought I took his channel down or whatever. I was like, are you seriously mad at me? Like, really? Yeah, I would totally do that. Actually, I saw I saw Neil Brennan. Neil Brennan bothers me so much. I blame him for a lot. And he just, he's he's like a what's the word I'm looking for? He's like a poison. He's like an insidious. I read about these beware, guys. Be careful. Don't go to El Salvador without knowing this. Someone came back with some kind of like flesh-eating maggot that like reproduces itself. That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of this. Thank you for the $5. Kevin once struck by lightning on his bike. Hasn't been the same since. Aw, I didn't know that. Look, Kevin cracks me up sometimes. He still cracks me up sometimes. Age of Aquarium. Kevin genuinely likes you. It's all a big misunderstanding in my honest opinion. I like Kevin. When he got really dirty, I was not seeing that coming, and I was kind of like, whoa. And then obviously when he thought I took his channel down, which of course I would never. And then, you know, I've said this. He brought up Larry Page, and it just got ridiculous. He was like, "Did your sister fuck Larry Page and get my channel taken down?" I'm like, "No, I fucked Larry Page." I don't even know what I wrote. It was so stupid. I never fucked Larry Page, by the way. And to my knowledge, my sister didn't either. I don't mind Kevin. I think he gets funny. I think he needs like a certain element of like balance or stability. Just when he went really, really wild on me, like I was confused. But yeah, if we had like some kind of powwow or whatever, just put stuff under the, what do you call it? Under the bridge. I don't believe in holding on to bullshit. And I think it was mostly bullshit. And it really was like, it was me misunderstanding something. And like, as most of you, a lot of you guys haven't been here. Some of you guys have been here a long time. Some of you guys have not. I've never come on here depending on super chats. I've never come on here consistently. That was part of the plan sort of before I got into my, I was kind of, I think some of you guys know I went through a physical thing in April. So I was kind of bedridden for 2 weeks. But before that, we were planning to do like yoga and weekly stuff because the channel has built slowly but surely. Oh, Kevin, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he actually genuinely likes anyone, but there are a couple things that are, I felt like we had parallels and we could like not be friends because he doesn't have friends, but like, there's similar things. I mean, obviously I'm not like an aspiring comedian. I'm not trying to, I mean, I haven't done the things that he's done. I'm not still trying to, you know, do things like this, but like just the fact that our little sister and brother made a movie together that made $16,000 and it wasn't like an indie film. That's one of Kevin's jokes actually, which is very funny. He screams it. That kind of stuff makes me feel like there's not stuff that we could like heal together with or whatever, but there is something. I don't know. I always felt like there was something. But when he went ape shit on me, that was really weird. And then the whole what's his name? Fucking idiot. MKE thing just got really weird. I was just like, and then as little and as much as I pay attention to stuff, it's like, yeah, I guess that's the one thing about the Dabbleverse, right? It's like people switch and turn every couple weeks. Some people stay the same. But again, since I've known Kevin and Chad since 2020, met neither in person, by the way. They've divorced and gotten back together like 3 or 4 times that I know about. And I didn't watch him. I don't watch him. Don't watch Chad. Sometimes I watch, like, people will text me randomly, like, he's calling, I think he's calmed down, so let's keep him calm. Let's just let him cool off. Focus on the other guy, Stuttering John. Yeah, so I don't have my full experience of the Dabbleverse video talking points together yet, but I do feel like I learned a lot, but how silly. Must have been funny for all of y'all. I mean, most of you not here, but people. All right. Little Cupcake, I really don't know what this whole thing is with Jake. I don't really know Jake. But oh yeah, so yeah, I can't get really involved in any of that kind of stuff. What did Larry Page say? I never report Brian Landon. That's funny. I never. Not only would I never report Kevin to anyone. I never reached out to Larry, and if I was going to, I certainly wouldn't bring up Kevin Brennan. So I think Kevin figured out the next day that it wasn't me. I don't know who it was. Chow started a rumor that it was Ray. And Ray messaged me like it was like Kevin knows who took his channel down, and I was like, and it wasn't me. I was like, oh, and I tweeted that, and I shouldn't have. But I guess I don't remember if Chow said it was Ray or I heard it was Ray. But he and like Chad Zumach, all these people were tweeting like, Ashley, fuck you, you're done. You took down Kevin's channel. I'm like, I'm at work. What happened? What's going on over here? Okay, guys. Thank you for listening. Have an amazing evening and a better tomorrow. And I am going to say goodbye. Remember, positive pants, even in your birthday suit. All right, bye, guys. Good night.